welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects. Like currently, I am 3D printing on this machine here. Well, I have 4 other ones. So I have 5 total now, right? Printing. And this one right here, the larger one, I hooked it up to the solar panels and seems to be doing pretty well. So I'm getting, well, the sun's not out because it's been kind of cloudy, but it's saying that I can get like 16 hours as it's right now. It's only like 54% full, the actual solar generator. And so I think that's going to be able to run fine, like should be good. Because sometimes I run like multi-day prints on this. And so I'm hoping there'll be enough power to like last it throughout the night and then recharge back up during the day and kind of keep it going that way. So we'll see. I'm printing like an 8-hour job on there now, I think. Yeah. And so we'll see how that works. So should be good. And it spiked in the beginning early, like when it was heating up the filament and stuff, but now it's pretty good. It's not too bad. It's of course it's more than the smaller ones. You know what I'm saying? So I have 4 of those running off of one. I have this one running off another one. And but yeah, no. All that to say, untilit.works allows me to be able to work on things like this because I'm the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And by doing untilit.works and doing like these quick little live streams, I'm by a computer to do it. So I'm like, well, I might as well work on the other stuff since I'm going to be doing these live stream things. So untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on, trying to make some progress, like checking out this printer to make sure that it's still compatible, even with all the research I did to make sure it looked like it's going to work. So that does look like it's going to work, which is going to be great. I may order some more solar panels to plug into it because I have more room for solar panels. So that's going to be dope. And yeah, so doing good so far. Great. So stuff like that. You're working on what you're working on 45 minutes straight. Then around 15 minutes after the hour, we have the break session. And the break session are these where I'll pop up on the video to remind you to take a break, get up, walk around, drink some water, and or sit here and talk, watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Now, like I mentioned, I'll pop up on here with the video. Now, if you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen, and that's because browsers allow for autoplay video with audio. And that's why I have the notice there saying you may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is the open close caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. So if you click that button, a space will open up next to the video, and hopefully the words I'm saying will be transcribed accurately and placed in that box. Then there's 2 other buttons. Don't worry about them. They're broken. I'll fix it at some point. Probably not. There's a countdown timer, counting when the next work session will start. And then there's the, if you like to, there's a button to join the room if you like to chat or ask questions. You can do that there. All right, cool. So that's that. Now let's talk about the work session, which looks like this. Walk you around that. I just totally thought about I could just do, okay, never mind. That might be something kind of cool. All right, screen share, yes. What I was just thinking about is that if you notice on the actual site now, like here in the image, there's like a background of like some nature. And the API I was using for that went out of business or something. So who would have thunk it? You can't
you know what I'm saying, build a business off of free. And so now what I'm thinking is, 'cause I've been getting into like a bunch of like image generation and like just and like audio generation. I might actually have just nature images automatically created through like an API. Might do that. That might be kind of interesting. Might be kind of cool. And maybe have it where people can like select, hey, I don't know, what winter or like what season would you like the thing to be in or something. I don't know. That might be kind of cool. So in the next version, that'd be pretty dope. But over here in the upper right hand corner, if you check out subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. On the left is an audio player. Now I've had some issues with the audio player because the site that's like hosting the audios, they don't have a thing that I was trying to make. So I've basically made like a jukebox. So I have some producer friends who sent me their links to that thing. Cause I told them I want to have like an audio player, like a jukebox thing. So while people are listening to me, doing what they're doing, they can listen to some music. But I had to hack together like a web component to be able to have things work that I want. And they changed something and I think it broke it. So I might have to just do something where it's just like AI generated music. I last time we spoke about something, so it might be giving me an opportunity to play around with that. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so you can kind of listen to some music while you're working on what you're working on there. Now, towards the center here, we have the to-do section where it says add a task. You put in your task, hit enter or the plus button, it'll add it to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button. Or if you want mark it complete, click the checkbox. Now I'll send it to the done section. If you click the header done, it'll show you a list of all the things you got complete. If you click the Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter in a brand new tab and it'll pre-populate a tweet listing all the things you got completed with like little check marks next to them. For me, it's like a good visual way of showing, okay, I put in some work today. Even if I never get anything done on any other projects during the week, at least I know I dedicated some time to get some stuff done. All right. In the right-hand column, we have a countdown timer here at the top. View tutorials. Oh, by the way, so a countdown timer counts to the when next break session happens. Again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. So let's say you don't have a thing that you particularly want to work on. You don't have a thing, right? An it. And but you heard web development sounds pretty cool, but you don't know where to start. So I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through them, I think if you complete those programs, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing web development. So those are there. Now, if you're already into web development and maybe you're looking for like a quick project that you can like start and finish in a sitting and get the creative juices going and maybe take that project and extend it or come up with something brand new, I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. Now, I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are look over tutorials. And so I have 3 tutorials that I think are pretty cool. One is where you follow the tutorial, you'll end up with a web application with an input box and a call button. You put your real world phone number in that input box, hit call, and your real world phone will ring and be able to have a conversation back and forth between your web application and the phone. Then I have one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number and you link that to the application you create following that tutorial. And then from your real world phone, you can call that virtual number and answer in that web application that you create and have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where like 2 users like log in to an application and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation. And I think it's pretty dope. So those are there. Hako will come back to show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. Okay, the solar panels, it's like 500 watts and it's getting up there. The way I had it, they're like very like low, but the sun is coming up. And so they're starting, it's almost like 400. And like I said, this is doing like 200. So it's going to be able to charge on top of providing power. So that's pretty dope. And it says it's gonna take like 21 hours. It's a large battery, and so that's why I may need to get another solar panel to have it charge up a lot quicker. But it's doing its thing, which is great. You know what I'm saying? It's still early, so we still got a full day of hopefully sunshine. So we'll see. Sorry, random thing. So yeah, show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting in it, feel free to do so. All right, Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on what you're working on, you can create a Hako, which is like a room that you can then invite people to join. And the hope is that together as a collective, you'll be able to come up with the help or the feedback on the thing that you're working on. So now if you click View Hako, it shows you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on where they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether or not you like to try and request to join the room. I also added this filter by keyword list. So if there's a specific topic or subject you're looking for, you can check out the list here and filter things down by that. Now, if you click create a Hako, it presents you with this form. You put in a title and 3 keywords. You click the create button, it'll generate a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. Now, when you join your Hako, it looks like this. Ooh, tired. You have the title here at the top. You can leave with the leave button. The open menu shows some more options. We got text chat here to the left. On the right, we have the text chat. On the left is a countdown timer counting when the next break session happens, again, like 15 minutes after the hour. Then you can copy the URL again, and you can click to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're going to be requesting to join your room, so they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether you like to approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and kick them out your room. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. Because, again, the point of the Hako is for you to get the help or feedback on a thing that you're working on. And I think by being able to show what it is that you're seeing, you'll be able to provide the context for everyone else to be able to get you that help or feedback because they can see what you're seeing. Now, the way you communicate through the Hako is a text chat, like I mentioned. Put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add it to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying, we turn it into text and put it into the text chat. Now, I also have the opposite available where you enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat, maybe you're on another tab or looking something else up, you can still follow along because messages put into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser, and that way you can still follow along with what's happening. All right, I think that is it. And then you can check out all the different Hakos that we created. And yeah, I'm gonna get y'all back to work because there's a bunch of stuff I need to get work on. Now that the printers are all running, everything's going well. I gotta clean up some plates, and I gotta put together some boxes like this one. I gotta do some stuff on. Yeah, so things are coming together. So that's great. Oh, I sent out a bunch of orders yesterday, the most I've done in like a week. So that's great. And so I need to send tracking numbers to folks and then order some things for some other folks and stuff. So yeah, that is what I'm working on. All right. Hopefully whatever you're working on, you're making some progress. I wish you much productivity in this next work session. I'm going to send you all off with some traveling music. This right here, one of my favorite producers of all time, goes by the name of Nujabez. This track is featuring Apani B. It's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. All right, y'all be easy. Thanks, y'all. Peace.
Let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank all the show for love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank all the show for love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank all the show for love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank all the show for love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank all the show for love to me.